Welcome to on tonight's Clubhouse Live, the birthday boy, Aaron Jones, is here. And he's welcoming rookie tight end Jace Sternberger to the big show. The Pack bounced back against the Giants. We'll look back on the game with the guys. Plus, think you can pronounce Kakana? Our Clubhouse Live challenge is a can't miss. Let's get started. Let's open the doors.
Good job, everybody. Welcome back to the Clubhouse Sports Pub and Grill. We're inside the Red Lion Hotel, Paper Valley, downtown Appleton, Wisconsin. I'm Brett Christopherson with USA Today Network, Wisconsin. We got a buzz, we got an energy. Everybody, you guys are in a good mood, aren't you? It's December football. It's time for that playoff push. By the way, I don't think we've ever seen an intro quite like that before, have we? There's a kid upside down. There's weird stuff going on. But first things first, let's give a shout out to our door openers tonight. We've got Ben and we got Jacob. But give them a big round of applause. And before we get started, I have been told that, of course, we have a whole bunch of Packers fans here, but we have a Vikings fan here. We have a Redskins fan right there. And I guess we have a New Orleans Saints fan back there. So let them hear you, Packers fans, that you are not wanted here tonight. So go on. Yeah. Speaking of who's not wanted here, it's when I have to introduce the other member of our Clubhouse Live crew. It is Chicago Bears fan Ricardo Arguello, everybody.
That's right, baby. You love me. You love me.
How was your turkey day?
It was very fulfilling, as you know, Brett. I was able to watch the Bears win. And,
against a third-string quarterback that they barely beat.
Wins will win in the NFL.
You should be so proud of your team. Hey,
they beat the Packers 4 of the 5 times they played them, so I'm happy.
Well, they're not going to win in a couple weeks, right, everybody? That game, that's a foregone conclusion. Well, I tell you what, Ricardo always insists on having his Bears minute. His beloved Chicago Bears. So, and remember, Ricardo, once the Bears are eliminated from playoff contention, Bears minute's over.
But they're still alive. That's the thing,
barely.
Brett.
They barely have. They are not alive. Have you seen the NFC playoff picture?
They're in the hunt.
No. So right now, you got 60 seconds. Go.
That's right. With the win over the Lions, they are 500. So that means if they finish out, win the rest of their games, Brett, very good chance to make the playoffs. Some things have to happen. Hey!
Man, there's always technical difficulties during the Bears.
Rosie has to get this computer fixed.
That's like the Bears' 10 seconds. That's enough. Let's talk about something a little bit more joyful, shall we? How about Packers 31, Giants 13? I knew it. Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdown passes, including 2 to Devontae Adams. Packers took down the G-Men on Sunday in the Meadowlands. How about Alan Lazard again, friend of the show? Big afternoon, 3 catches, 103 yards, a 37-yard score, and a 43-yard grab. Meanwhile, the defense, 3 big interceptions, right? Pressure Giants quarterback Daniel Jones throughout. The Packers are alone for the time being. Anyway, big game with those Vikings coming up, but the Packers are atop the NFC North standings. It is on to the Washington Redskins. So the star of the show, here he is, Happy Vince. He loves it. He's looking at you, Aaron Jones. He is happy because their co-host is sitting right over there. It is none other than Green Bay Packers running back Aaron Jones. And check out who's hanging out with Showtime tonight. It is another rookie. It's Packers rookie tight end Jace Sternberger. He's right there. All right. First, a big thank you to our presenting sponsor, Superior Discount Liquors, a full-service liquor store with the area's largest selection of liquor, wine, and beer. They also take special orders on hard-to-find items with locations in Green Bay, Manitowoc, and Sheboygan. Stop in today, Ricardo. Get ready and tell everybody how the show works.
It's an interactive show, as we all know, Brett, so we invite your comments and questions through our live chat, which can be found online next to our video viewer. Sammy West, she's back. She's monitoring the chat. She'll relay those comments and questions right to you, my man.
Yes, all right. Give us a like on Facebook, facebook.com/Clubhouse Live. Give me a follow at PC Bretzi on Twitter. He's at PC Ricardo. Sammy's at Samantha West. Aaron Jones is at Showtime, TYME_33. And Jace, I believe, is _J Stern. All right. Vikings welcome mat remains on the stage for the guys to stomp their feet over, especially tonight. Look at that. I can see it already on Monday Night Football. Vikings getting ready to go down to the Seahawks, right? So we want the guys to stomp their feet all over the ugliest logo in professional sports. Our co-host is in his 3rd NFL season, all with the Packers. He likes making snow angels. We saw that on the monitor. He's a huge fan of Speedy Gonzalez. I did not know that. And he thinks he can shoot a basketball better than me. There's no way that's happening. And not only that, he's celebrating birthday number 25 tonight. Give it up for Green Bay Packers running back number 33, Aaron Showtime Jones. Birthday handshake. All right. Welcome to Feel the Energy. I love it.
I definitely can.
It just injects that right into your system. You're ready for these next 4 games. But first things first. A programming note, in 2 weeks, already December, hard to believe, but in 2 weeks, Aaron Jones, we will be celebrating our very Clubhouse Christmas show. December 16th, come dressed in your ugliest, best Christmas sweater. Like our Halloween costume show, best, ugliest sweaters win prizes. And one lucky fan will have a chance to have a very unique Christmas card photo taken with all of us as well. So start thinking about the ugly Christmas sweater show. You got it?
I got it.
Okay, let's get started. Let's just say right now, a big happy birthday to this guy, right? Number 25.
Thank you.
And the cool thing is, you got your father, Alvin Sr. Alvin Jones is here. You got your mother, Virgis Jones, sitting right there. They're here to celebrate with you. Where's your brother?
He's back in Baltimore. He was with them all last week, and he was up at the game. So he's a sharing and caring brother. So he was like, "You can have our parents this birthday." So
it's your turn to watch him.
It is. So we'll see about next birthday.
By the way, Alvin Jr., his twin brother.
Thank you, Alvin. By the way,
who is the oldest brother of the two?
You take a guess.
Well, I'm going to say you are. You're the older brother.
No, he's older by 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
Man,
Mom's a champ.
I had a lot of respect for your mother already, but it's even more respect.
Yes.
Now, that must have been a tough day.
Mom's a champ. Mom's definitely a champ.
That must have been a tough day. Well, maybe your brother's watching, so happy birthday to Alvin Jr. By the way, his father already critiquing my basketball shot form in the back room. I can't wait to show it off at some point here. He thinks I got a bad elbow and all that stuff. So, and by the way, I'm sure everybody knows too that not only is it Aaron Jones' birthday, it's Aaron Rodgers' birthday today too. So you and number 12 get to celebrate together. Did you guys share a little something today?
We shared a weight room and we shared a meeting room.
That's about it.
That's about it.
And you shared a victory yesterday,
shared
didn't you?
Shared a victory, yes, sir.
Yeah. Best birthday gift you ever received, Aaron? Put you on the spot.
Life.
Oh, there, yeah. You're so much better than I am. I'd be thinking about toys, bikes. Did you ever feel cheated having a birthday so close to Christmas? Was that tough or not really?
No, that's double the fun. I mean, it's kind of falls in a good spot because it's not right next to Christmas at the beginning of the month. So it's a long December. Kind of feel like they kind of forget about your birthday. And I have a sister as well. Hers is December 15th. So she's in the middle of that. So kind of forget about us and her and then Christmas. So it's a 2-in-1.
December, a very expensive month for the Jones family, it sounds like, with birthdays and Christmas and all that good stuff. So, hey, let's talk a little bit about yesterday. You are an El Paso guy, right? El Paso, Texas, 915. You've always put that out there. You're a sunny guy, warm weather guy. So what was it like playing in yesterday's game in the snow and the cold? We're hearing guys saying it was so much fun. That could have been fun for a guy that loves the hot weather like you, was it?
It was cool to like look at and see on the field, but it wasn't cool to play in.
No, it wasn't cool.
I mean, especially playing running back, you need your footing, and I mean, when it's slick and icy like that, I mean, you could see it when guys were getting tackled, the piles were sliding. can't put your foot in the ground and do different things. So makes the game a little bit tougher for you.
Yeah, Rosie, put up the snow angel picture again. There you are. What's going on there? Look at you. Your celebrations, they always get pulled back too, by the way.
Man.
Robert Tanyan. Come on.
Man. It's all good, Bobby. We good.
Good technique on the snow angel, I would say. Not bad. But maybe we see a few of those at Lambeau Field, especially against Ricardo's Bears in a couple weeks. That'd be
Well,
pretty
I hope
good.
it's not snowing, but if it is, that's fine. But
A little bit better surface at Lambeau, though. Well, how do you...
I don't know. I mean,
No? Okay.
they had turf there, so I mean, it just piles up. But if you think about it, Lambeau has grass, and when that gets wet, and stuff like that. So
Slippery.
actually, I don't know which surface would be better.
Well, it's like a synthetic grass, though, isn't it? Don't they have like something weaved into the Lambeau
Yeah.
grass? I think
Something,
Nah,
yeah.
it's grass.
it is just grass. Okay,
It's-
that's what I heard.
It's
Well,
a special kind of grass, but I mean, you wouldn't if you was playing regular football. I mean, you playing football, you would never be able to tell.
Oh, okay. All right.
it's-
Well, it always looks good.
Stop thinking you know what you're talking
Feels
about,
good,
Ricardo.
Landon.
I
on
thought
it.
it was a mix. It was like a Kentucky grass or something.
Oh no, it is a special kind of grass.
Yeah,
though.
some weird stuff, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a Bears fan.
You love it.
Look at Soldier Field. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
the
a
worst
dump. I
field
know
in
that.
the
There's
NFL.
no doubt about that.
So do you wear different shoes? How do you prepare when you see those weather conditions and you're on turf and it's gonna be slippery? It's gotta be, I don't know, what kind of footwear can you wear for something like that?
I mean, you usually wear the same footwear you wear. Just gotta keep cleaning off the bottom of your cleats. I mean, I had tape my ankle, so the ice was sticking to the bottom of the tape, and I just kept having to take it off and throw it. So
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a mess out there, and you see those rubber pellets, and they're all getting frozen too. So, hey, last week you told us good teams don't lose 2 games in a row, right? Right? This guy said that. Good teams don't lose 2 games in a row. You followed losses. Each of your 3 losses, you've always come back with a victory on the season. So what's been the key to bouncing back, especially after what happened last week, to not making sure that doesn't linger, right? That doesn't carry forward. It's done, forgotten. How do you guys bounce back? It's been a trend now this year.
when we get that bad taste in our mouth, it's something we don't like, and we know we have to do to correct ourselves each of those games and those little things. You got to fine-tune those so everything will run smoothly and you won't have any problems when you're playing on the road or anything like that. So I just feel like it's a testament to our hard work in practice this week, and also just the guys coming out with energy and wanting to make up for what we did last week.
All right, so what did you like best about what went down yesterday in the Meadowlands? 31-13, still a long way to go, still a lot to improve on, but you still won convincingly by 18 points. So what did you like best about it?
I like that we won.
Yeah. Easy.
That's the best thing. I mean, no, but everybody was stepping up, making plays. Defense had 3 turnovers. I mean, Alan Lazard, I mean, he's been on the show, so
Yeah.
that's cool to have him and see him do what he did. I mean, you got your big tight end catching touchdowns, so that was pretty cool to see him be in the league so long and get another one.
Mercedes, yeah, big dog. Aaron
dog,
Rodgers
yes,
letting everybody
sir.
know, big dog. Well, I got it right here. Alan Lazard, 3 catches, 103 yards, and a touchdown. First career 100-yard game for him. You bragged him up a few times this season, but what ways have you seen him just getting better and better? He's really taken command as one of the top receivers for sure on your team.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the game's coming to him easier. He's able to play a lot slower, and it's showing just on every phase. I mean, if you cut on the film or if you were watching yesterday, you see him flying down on kickoff as well and smacking people and making plays. And that's just a testament to how hard he works. He doesn't make excuses. He gets after it anytime he gets to step on the field.
You know, you're talking a little bit here and there about the growth of the offense, how you said it's going to be scary when it all comes together, and solid overall health in the team going in the final 4 games. But how close now is this offense, right? This is the stretch run. Are you close to putting really that complete game together with everybody being on the field together and getting that continuity going?
I think we are, but like I said, you want to heat up at the right time, and the right time is coming. It's coming soon.
Yeah, I'm going to ask these guys about that here and later on in the show about December football and getting hot. You've been a focal point, obviously. This guy's had a great season, right? A strong season, 14 touchdowns. How have you noticed defenses are now playing you? It's changed, hasn't it? What are you seeing out there?
Oh, definitely. I mean, like if the team's running zone, they might have 2 or 3 guys keyed in on me, or even in man, they might play me with the backer, but have a a safety over the top helping out, and but that's not a bad thing. I mean, it's gonna open up other people on the team. So if I can be a decoy and take multiple guys away, it should open up somebody else to make big plays. So
There
as
you
long
go.
as we're winning, it's good with me.
Yeah, team guy. Also, it's been interesting always seeing what the comments are from the coaches and the players afterwards. There's always coming out of yesterday, scheduled stuff versus off-schedule stuff. But it sounds like you guys practice the off-schedule stuff a little bit. How do you prepare for when a play doesn't quite go as drawn up, right? And you got to do a little off-schedule type stuff to make it happen. So how do you guys prepare and practice for that stuff?
Well, we know we have the best quarterback in the league. Not only the best quarterback, but the best at off schedule as well. So, I mean, plays aren't always going to be perfect. I mean, in practice, we drill, scramble drill, and those kind of plays where it's off task. And at that point, it's get open, make a play, and once you do that, once you get open, Aaron's going to find you, and usually it results in big plays when it's off schedule.
Well, speaking of big plays, how about folks, that 14-play, 75-yard touchdown drive gave the Packers 24-13 lead early in the fourth quarter, took over 7 minutes off the clock. Speaking of big plays, the highlight, that 4th and 10 throw from Aaron Rodgers to Geronimo Allison. That was a key throw, maybe the play of the game. He's backpedaling. He's getting hit. I guess, I mean, you're still a young buck, right? You're only 25 years old, but Aaron Rodgers, he's an old man. He's 36 now. I guess the guy still has some arm strength, doesn't he?
Hey, I mean, he still got it. I mean, that was an amazing play. He had somebody right at his feet backpedaling. Usually when quarterbacks throw it like that, the ball's going to die short, and you pause it on tape, and you're like, oh, is this ball going to make it? And somehow it makes it. So, I mean, that's 12 for you right there.
Yeah, even these guys are rewatching it over and over like, how did he do that? What's the best throw you've ever seen him make? Can you think of one?
The best throw? I would say to me.
Well, it makes sense. You're involved in the play, right?
Against Oakland, a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, people talk about how good of a catch it was, but it was really a good ball. I adjusted, and when I adjusted, I just found it, and it hit me right in my numbers. So, I mean, that's kind of hard. He makes a lot of great throws. So.
Yeah, right? I mean, that was a fantastic throw against the Oakland Raiders. A couple more things, and then it's over to Ricardo for our first audience question of the night. Hey, this is year 3 for you, but this is the first time now that you get to experience. You're experiencing a playoff race, right? A playoff run, playoff push. How much more noticeable is the energy and got to be so much fun to come to work knowing that these December games mean everything now?
Oh, definitely. It's definitely a different feeling in the locker room. I mean, you want to come to work. It's kind of hard to get up and come to work knowing you can't make the playoffs and you can't do the great things that you had dreams and aspirations to do at the beginning of the season. But when you're actually in the position to do it and you got 4 games left, you're like, hey, let's knock these 4 games out. So let's handle business and knock these 4 games out so we can get to the playoffs and get ready.
Yeah, you guys ready for the push, the run? Almost had it locked in. Last thing. What can you say about the mental toughness of 2 of your teammates? Brian Balaga, right, battling through the knee injury, and then Mason Crosby. We all know his story. He lost his sister-in-law, unfortunately, and I think he flew back to Texas after the game. But he performed, right? He hit some big kicks and then made them all. I think he made all 5 kicks. And then Brian had a nice game at right tackle. Just talk about those guys a little bit.
Well, first, I'd like to thank Mason and tell him that us and the team, or us and his family are his family
there we go.
is in our prayers, me and the team's prayers, as I say that. That's big time what he did. He put aside everything that was happening and came out to the game and hit a big field goal, 47 yards, and that kind of weather that's tremendous. And for him to be out there, he's one of our leaders, so it showed what kind of guy he is and what he brings to the team and what he's all about. And if he can put that aside and be there, then no excuse.
No excuses, right? As we get ready for December football. Hey, Ricardo, it's your turn. You have an audience question.
That's right. If we could get over here, Dan. We have Katie from Green Bay. She has a question for Aaron. Katie, your question.
Hi, Aaron. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Does your family do any kind of a tradition for your birthday or for any of your siblings' birthdays?
Usually we wake up. When we wake up, we have stuff all around the house, like banners hanging up, balloons, different things. we get a card in the morning. So I got a card this morning, and then just came home. We come home and just relax, and then I always have some strawberry cake, homemade strawberry cake though.
That sounds good.
Thank you, Katie.
Thank you, Katie. Should have brought over some of that strawberry cake. Strawberry, one of my favorite flavors, you know.
Homemade, and it don't get no better than that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'm a little upset with you, Aaron, but
I don't like to share. Sorry.
clearly.
Not my
It's his
birthday cake.
birthday. You don't have to share.
Yes, you do, Ricardo.
No, not my mom's homemade cake. I don't share that.
Hey, let's take a timeout. Let's do tonight's stat pack. The Packers now at 9-3. Get this. This is an amazing. Have produced a 500 or better record for the 24th time in the past 28 seasons. Wow. That dates back to the 1992 season. Brett Favre's first as the Packers starting quarterback. That stretch also includes 22 winning seasons, so plus 500 seasons, 7 NFC championship appearances, 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 Super Bowl titles, and of course 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, right? The winning continues in Titletown. How about that? 9-3 this year. Order has been restored, Ricardo, in the NFC North. So, hey.
Yeah, Ricardo.
Yeah.
Not the end of the season yet, my friend.
Yes, it is. Hey, trivia.
That's right. We have some rules, though, for our trivia contest. We will ask a question. If you think you know the answer, you got to raise your hand. Please don't shout it out. And if you're correct, you win what, Brett and Aaron?
Pizza and beer.
Yes. Here at the Clubhouse.
That's right. Once you win, though, you're out for the rest of the show. And sorry, live chatters, you got to be here to win. But again, Sammy West, she's here handling our online trivia contest, Brett.
All right, trivia question number 1. Here we go. I'm asking, Aaron Rodgers tallied his 23rd career game with at least 4 touchdown passes in Sunday's victory over the Giants. Only 3 quarterbacks have more such games. Name one of those quarterbacks, and hint, 2 are still playing. Way back there. Say again. No. Who we got? Aaron Jones. It's your birthday. I'm going to choose this time. Brett. Nope, not Brett Favre. Let's do you. Drew Brees is correct. Yeah. He gets the bell, and he gets the pizza and beer. Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, and Tom Brady. That's according to ESPN stats and information. Those are that's quite the list to be part of. Rodgers, Brees, Manning, and Brady.
What was the list again?
4 touchdown passes in a game.
4 touchdown passes.
Rodgers has 23 of those games. Only 3 have more, and that's Manning, Brees, and Tom Brady. Not bad, huh?
Not bad at all.
I bet you he's got another one of those games in him this year.
Maybe a couple more.
Maybe a couple more. Maybe the Super Bowl, huh? Yeah. All right, let's get your guest onto the stage. Our guest tonight is in his rookie NFL season. He was selected by the Packers in the 3rd round of the 2019 NFL Draft. Our guest tonight has appeared in 3 games so far this season, made his NFL debut in Week 9 against the Chargers after missing the team's first 8 games due to an ankle injury. Our guest tonight played collegiately, get this, at Kansas, Northeast Oklahoma A&M, and Texas A&M. We'll talk about that journey. Finishing first in the nation among tight ends last season in receiving touchdowns with 10. Our guest tonight set a single-season school record for a tight end last season at Texas A&M with 832 receiving yards, also a record, those 10 TDs. And our guest tonight etched his name into Oklahoma high school sports lore. Get this, Aaron Jones, when he caught 42 passes for 390 yards and 8 touchdowns at tight end that season. Also had 53 tackles, 23 tackles for a loss, 21 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 6 pass breakups as a defensive end during his senior year at Kingfisher High School in Oklahoma.
Hold on. He had 21 sacks his senior year. Hey, you might be playing the wrong position, bro.
How about that? Hey, give it up for Green Bay Packers rookie tight end number 87, Jace Sternberger. I saw him kick the Viking welcome mat a little bit. I like it. Man, what a season. What a senior year. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But, Jace, welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. But because this is Aaron's show and you are Aaron's guest, Aaron insists on asking the first question of the night.
All right. So my first question would be, what's the biggest transition from college to the NFL?
I had to grow up a little bit. Can't eat candy and sweets every night. I take care of my body a lot seriously. You know firsthand. My diet's changed, and I just got to grow up a little bit. Can't eat like a little kid.
I definitely have seen that firsthand. I go over to his house and he'd have candy, Red Bull, everything. So he's definitely changed it. I'll go there now. It's pretzels. I actually went to the store after I left his house to buy some pretzels because they were pretty good. So
That's a healthy snack.
he's definitely changed it up.
Trying to grow up.
There you go, yeah. Growing up, you got to grow up in a hurry when it comes to the NFL. So, hey, that's some big-time production as a high school senior there. Maybe you should play a little defensive end for the Green Bay Packers, huh? You got out there a little bit. Join the Smith brothers.
That was a long time ago.
21 sacks. Are you kidding me? A two-way player. But what's high school football like in Oklahoma? We kind of know definitely what it is like in Texas.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely we're not necessarily talented as Texas, but it's a small town vibe. You know, all the community goes to the games, all the stores shut down for it. Like, it's a at-home atmosphere. So
some of you
fun.
seen a movie?
Yeah, Friday Night Lights.
Yeah. Do they have the big stadiums like they do in Texas?
Some of the bigger schools do. Like the biggest stadium we play in is like OU or OSU's. You know, that's like what you look forward to. The state championships are always in the college stadium, so it's cool.
You guys got the big stadiums, though, don't you? Have you ever played in one of those big?
When we got to the playoffs, I did. Usually when you get to being from El Paso, you don't have those big complexes. We have one, but usually when you get to the playoffs, you're playing the nice ones. Unless you're from Dallas or Houston, then you're playing them every week.
Interesting. Now Kingfisher, that's near Oklahoma City, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Not
30
too
minutes.
far. But your junior year, you won the state championship.
Yeah, that was cool.
How about that?
Yeah.
State champion. What are some of the memories and the takeaways? It's always like we've talked about it on the show before. It's a big deal when your high school and in anything you get to compete at state.
Yeah, no, it was cool. In junior high, like I lost every football game, so like I was never really on a winning team. And then freshman and sophomore year, I really didn't play that much. And then like I was 5'8" freshman year. Then sophomore year, I was 6'4". So like I hit this huge, like it was crazy, I swear. And so like I was like this whole new person come junior year. And then we didn't lose it. We were 15-0, so it was a cool experience.
One of those where you walk into the locker room, your coach is like, "Who are you? Excuse me, your name?"
Yeah, like I literally couldn't play basketball my freshman year. I could only play in games because like my knees hurt so bad. Like I was just constantly icing them. It was painful.
That's a big time growth spurt for sure. Hey, Asta, you're an Oklahoma guy. This is a Texas guy. But how did you like playing in the snow yesterday in the cold? And here you are in Appleton in northeast Wisconsin, and it's freezing. You love it, don't you?
I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot going through my head during games right now being a rookie. So I noticed the weather, but like my toes were cold. But other than that, I gotta worry on some other things.
Too many things going on. Yeah, who cares about the cold? Good answer. Either of you guys, well, you've played in the snow before, but before you got to Green Bay, Aaron, did you ever play in the snow?
When I was little, but not that I really recall. I mean, I think my first year playing football, that was it.
That was it, huh? How about you, Jace? Was this
We just play in ice in Oklahoma. There's no snow. It's just ice.
ice
That
is
sounds
cold.
worse.
It's
Ice is
just
cold.
ice.
Well, you've had an interesting journey to the NFL. As I said in the intro, 3 different schools in each of your 3 college seasons. Started out at Kansas,
Yep.
then you went to the JUCO route, and then you transferred to Texas A&M. Just kind of, I guess, tell us all about how that all went down and why it went down the way it did.
Well, Kingfisher's a really small school, so I really didn't have any offers out of high school. Kansas came last minute, and it was kind of too good to be true, so I just, went with the offer. And then I spent 2 seasons there, and I didn't play, and I just really didn't like football. I mean, I liked football still, but I just felt like I could do more somewhere else. And so, I left Division I and went back to JUCO, which, a lot of people disagreed with. They're like, you should just battle it out. But I just saw myself doing more in life. And so I went to JUCO for a season, and then Coach Fisher gave me a call. It was about this time 2 years ago, right after Thanksgiving. He called me. He was like, "Hey, if I'm going to Texas A&M, like, you're coming with me." And I was like, "For sure." And then went to A&M, and then, just kept trusting the process, and then had the opportunity to leave early, and I felt that was the best decision to make.
Man, how about that? That's crazy. So how did you make the best out of it? That had to be kind of a challenging situation where you're not in one spot. You can't kind of set roots, so to speak. You're always on the move.
It is, but there's always a pro to it because you're meeting new people,
Okay.
relationships, and things don't work out, and then you move to a different place the next day, and it's new people. It's a whole new scenery.
We should make Ricardo do that.
And that's the thing. In football, it's like a fraternity. You're always running to somebody where you've been with, or a coach who knows a coach or something like that. So it's a lot of connections in the game, and that helps as well. But
So you know some people, yeah, you always know people along the way. Well, you know that a certain quarterback of yours went JUCO before he went to Cal, so
Yeah.
worked out for him.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
Yeah.
certain people can do JUCO and certain people can't.
Yeah, well, he could, and maybe this guy could. Who knows? Maybe he's a Hall of Famer one day
No.
too, right? You never
No.
know.
No, they really say that JUCO. They say JUCO, just junior college, isn't for everybody. Like everybody can't withstand that. I know I didn't have to go through it. They say it's way tougher than what Division I, Division II, anybody else goes through. So I can piggyback him on that.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah. So then, talking about, Aaron asked you about the jump from college to the NFL. The jump from JUCO to the SEC. That's
No, can I ask him to jump from Kansas to JUCO?
okay. So you're saying the opposite way.
Yeah,
It's
that's
harder.
Yeah,
than going
'cause,
from
I mean,
JUCO to
you
the
go-
SEC.
You coming from home to a big school, Kansas.
Okay,
No,
gotcha.
they're known for basketball. You're on campus for 2 years, then you go back to a JUCO.
Okay.
I feel like that's a bigger difference there.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean it was, but like I wasn't playing at Kansas, so that was the thing. I never experienced like playing the Oklahomas and Baylor. Like I didn't play anybody, so it was like I went from like scout team to now I'm actually like playing against scout team kids. So it was basically the same.
Okay. Biggest eye opener for you was when you got in the NFL, because well, we'll skip to this question first, and Aaron, you know what's coming. First time you walk into that locker room, right? Aaron always laughs at this because we got some really good answers with the rookies. There's Aaron Rodgers, and you're walking in the Packer locker room for the first time. He is there in the flesh, right? You're used to playing with video games with him or seeing him on TV.
Yeah.
Were you freaking out, or were you just like a cool as a
No,
cucumber?
I wasn't playing it too cool, but I was definitely like I just kept telling myself like he's just a person, you know what I'm saying? He's just a person. So I just I kind of played it cool, spoke until spoken to. He said something about me being a redhead, so it kind of broke the ice. So it was cool after that.
That's funny. Almost godlike when you walk in. He's just a human being. He's just
Yeah.
he's just a regular person. How about right now? You're in the process of trying to earn his trust, right? That's always
No
been
doubt.
been talked about. How are you going about doing that?
You know, he knows like the obvious, like the talent wise, like that stuff really doesn't impress him. Like he wants to know like the little things that you're doing when like he's not watching. Like for example, like Aaron knows this, like he'll call a play that he knows that I'm not scheduled to be in on or someone else, and then he'll change the route, and then he knows he's not throwing the ball to you, but he's gonna throw the ball, then he's gonna hurry and look to see what you did, just to see if like it's little stuff like that. So it's like when I say like I got a lot more stuff to worry on than the weather, like that's kind of what I mean. Like he could be watching me right now talk. I have no idea.
He's watching on. He might be. He's a big fan of the show. Been on twice.
No, he's not joking. As a rookie, you get put in there with A-Rod, and it's like, man, you start sweating because you know as a rookie, he kind of looks at you, he sees you in there, he's gonna do something to pick on you just to test you to make sure you know what you're doing. So it could be change a play, it could be anything, and you're just like, man. So you know when you're the rookie and you're in, he's gonna test you. So it gets tough.
It sounds like a scary final in college or something. A multiple choice and this and that.
Yeah, I mean, because
he's sweating right now.
He's testing you. That's like really the main way to gain his trust in games. So if you do it in practice, he's gonna trust you in the game. So I mean, it's like a test. It's really like a test out there.
Pop quiz every time. Well, keep talking. Talk about this guy a little bit. What have you seen from Jace so far? Obviously, we'll talk a little bit about the ankle injury here and kind of how you kept your chin up through that. But what do you like about this kid and what he can bring to the offense?
I like everything. He's already shown growth, and he's already spoke about that, so I don't have to speak about that. But I'm proud of you for that as well. But he just comes ready to work every day, no matter what. Even when he got hurt during camp, he came ready to work every day. Wanted to learn. He was out there, and I was about to call him a receiver because that's how fast he is. He doesn't move like a tight end. He moves like a receiver. He gets dirty. He gets in there and does the dirty work, and it's kind of surprising him not being a 260 tight end, but he's down there blocking defensive ends and stuff like that. And then you just see him run fearlessly across the middle, running a through route, get smacked, get up, and start yelling. I'm like, man, what? I might have laid on the ground if that was me. And I knew Jace was gonna be special when he told me. This is when he was hurt, and he was like, "Man, I can't wait to come back, run across the middle, get hit hard, and get up." And I'm like, "Hold on, what? You get hit hard?" He was like, "Yeah, I love it." Yeah, you're special. You got something with you. Yeah, let's get it. So
yeah.
He comes ready to work every day,
Appreciate it.
and I just love that about him. And he's a great teammate as well.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, let's talk a little bit about that ankle injury, though. Suffered in preseason on the IR. Now you finally are coming back. But yeah, how did you keep a brave face? I mean, it's rookie season. You want to be out there right away and kind of making a name for yourself. But obviously, you had to be sidelined a little bit. So how did you keep the positive attitude?
Well, I've been pretty fortunate my whole athletic career. I've never had a surgery or like any, severe injury. And when you watch the play that I hurt my ankle on, like I really could have broken my like fibula and like really my whole leg. So it was one of those things like it was a blessing from God. Like it wasn't worse. And it was one of those things where I've always been, the guy or, one of the main focal points of a team. And it was like for this opportunity, this experience, something new, like it's a whole different perspective. And really my biggest thing coming into the season was like, is mentally he going to be able to, make that adjustment? So, like he said, I was holding myself accountable physically like the whole time I was hurt, those 8 weeks. But it was like, I looked at it as those 8 weeks, like that's 8 weeks I can like prove when I come back, like I can do everything mentally. And so, I mean, my injury was, I'm not going to say it was a blessing in disguise, but for me and the way things are going this season and how like I'm starting to get incorporated in the offense, like it really might have been the best thing that ever happened for me.
If you go back and look at the practice film, probably I would say like the last 4 weeks not the first 4 weeks, but the last 4 weeks he was hurt. You cut on the practice film and you'll see him running at the back of the end zone like full speed. He probably ran more than anybody did like in that 4 week span. So I've definitely seen him put in the hard work.
Yeah, getting ready for a bigger role, it looks like, going forward too. I'll kick it over to Sammy just in a little bit. One more thing, though. 16 offensive snaps yesterday against the Giants. I believe that's a career high for you now.
Yeah, no idea.
Again, he's got too many other things he's worrying about. But what's going to take for you to get more snaps now going forward, and how do you see your role evolving in the offense going forward, especially these last 4 big games coming up?
Kind of like you said, just more of a trust thing. Usually in the season, those first 4 or 5 weeks, like it's kind of rusty for everybody. They're getting the groove, and so like me, obviously I don't have that much time to get my feet wet. So it's really just like I said, week in, week out. I just feel my job, and I'm just proving I can handle my responsibility, and what I can handle is what they let me do.
All right, I'm going to go over to Sammy. Looks like she's waving me down. She's got some stuff online.
Yes, we've got lots of people tuning in. A lot of them wanting to wish Aaron a happy birthday, and
thank you.
Happy birthday from me. So I've got a question from Megan on Facebook, and she's wondering for both of you, what's a typical off day look like for you guys?
It's not so much an off day. Still go in the facility, get treatment, still work out. Then you get a massage after, and then you're home probably around like 3:30, which is not much earlier than you would be on a normal day. So not much of an off day. You just don't have to run and get hit.
Good stuff. All right, Sammy, I'm going to come back to you soon for the social media question. You know what I'm doing on your off day? I'm working on my shot. Boom.
You're going to need a lot of it.
Boom, boom, boom. I was the other day, hit 30 in a row.
Who was
30
counting?
in a row.
Who was counting?
I'm counting.
Yeah, you can skew those numbers any way you want.
No, sir.
I could go home. I can go and tell you tomorrow I practiced and hit 50 in a row. You would never know.
I agree. It's like if the tree falls in the forest and no one's around to see it,
Ricardo.
doesn't
Nobody
happen.
asked you. Stay out of this conversation. We'll just tell Jace, because you're a basketball player in high school too, that we're side buddies. We're not good buddies, like close, but we're side buddies.
Yeah.
We hang out together on Monday nights. And he thinks that he's a better shooter than I am. I am clearly the better shooter. And I've gone so far now to challenge his father in a shooting contest. So I'm ready to take on both Joneses.
And
I'm going to take them both on.
I think I kind of put my dad up for you. Not you challenging him. I said my dad will beat you too. So
the real question
you didn't
is,
really challenge him. I challenged him for you.
Does his dad want that Honda Civic that you have, my friend?
Yeah, well, he wants me to put my car. I'm not going to put on my car. Out of some strange thing happening.
See, that's where I get it from. My dad don't want the car. He said he want the house.
Oh.
Cars depreciate. Houses appreciate.
Well,
we want the house.
That's something I probably have
You
to
can
talk
keep
to
the
my
car.
wife
You can
about.
sleep in there.
Well, yeah.
You can sleep in the car.
Out of the strange something that I would actually have an off day, I'm not going to put my car or house up, but we'll figure it out. But I like the challenge, and I'm ready for it.
You could get a house in return. Well, no, you're not going to win, so never mind.
One more thing, Jace, it's your turn. Hey, You got a nice tight end room, don't you? You got Jimmy Graham in there. You got Mercedes Lewis, who had a touchdown, right? The big dog. What are you taking from those guys? You got the receiving tight end skills of Jimmy Graham and the blocking tight end skills of Mercedes Lewis. You got best of both worlds there to draw from.
No doubt. Jimmy's been really cool this whole process because what's crazy, when he was a rookie, his vet was Jeremy Shockey, and me and Jeremy are from Oklahoma, same JUCO, whatever. And so we kind of felt connected, but so he's always been helping me with like routes and stuff. But the thing that my weakness was blocking, or what they said, and Mercedes is one of the best, and so he's really just kind of changed my whole mindset. Not even like physical tools, it was always been there, just like the demeanor and like what how technical, and like you don't have to make it. It's not what you think it is. Like work harder, not smart, or work smarter, not hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
You get what I'm saying?
Got it.
Tomato. But yeah. So he's definitely changed my mindset in the blocking game. Just made me just respect the overall game more, and just like I said, just take more pride in everything.
All right, good stuff here tonight, right? You guys liking the show? Yeah. All right, Sammy, it's your turn again, and you have whoa. Let's try that again. You have tonight's social media question of the night.
I do. Mark Taghon on Facebook wants to know, I saw a local story this week where you reached out to a family whose son is deployed. How do stories like that come about, and how great does that make you feel making a difference for families serving our country?
The Packers asked me did I want to write a soldier, and I was like, yeah, of course. That's a no-brainer. My parents served, as everybody knows, and just anytime I can affect somebody's life who is trying to save ours, I'll do it without hesitation, and I just wanted to let him know that he was a hero and just thank him for his service, and that him and his family was in our prayers.
Very good, yeah.
That's great.
Sammy, what does Mark win for having his question selected?
For having his question selected, Mark wins a signed photo of Aaron Jones. Each week, we'll ask you to submit a question for our upcoming guest that we'll ask live during Monday's show. Look for it on facebook.com/clubhouse.com. Facebook.com/Clubhouse Live.
There we go. We got it. All right. Time for another timeout. Ricardo, if you're ready, it's time for trivia question number 2.
That's right. I need both you and Aaron and Jason to look out here into the crowd. Here's a question. Matt LaFleur's 9 victories as rookie head coach has tied him with these 2 former Packers coaches for the most wins in their first season in charge of the green and gold. Name those other 2 head coaches.
We're going right here. Yeah, that was
Whoa.
easy. Give him the pizza and beer. Pete Keck, he's back. He gets the bell. That's right. Mike Holmgren, Mike Sherman. Holmgren guided the Packers to a 9-7 mark during his 1992 rookie season, while Sherman led the Packers to a 9-7 record in 2000. LaFleur will be looking to become the winningest rookie head coach in Packers history on Sunday against the Redskins. All right, we need Tim, we need Bob and Rosie, we need some music. It is time for tonight's Clubhouse Live Challenge. Get off of me. All right. Tim is with Aaron, Bob is with Jace. Okay, guys. Jace, got that pen. Just turn it up this way. There you go. And this is for the game. We got the bell. It is time to play How Well Do You Know, right? It's the old original rapid fire trivia contest. Now, what I'm going to do, Jason, I'm going to explain the rules. What I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Well, it's not going to be 5 questions tonight. You'll see what I mean, but there are 5 entries, each worth 1 point. Ricardo's going to try to keep score. The bonus question then is worth a point total that I'll determine to make sure Aaron Jones wins the game. I mean, it's his show. It's his birthday.
For sure.
Now, you're playing for your playing partners tonight. The winner gets a Packers flag. I just got some of these today. A signed photo of Aaron Jones, right? A USA Today Network Wisconsin coffee hot cocoa mug.
That's right, baby.
It's cold outside. And an MVP CD, Eric Lives Here, Mike Thiel, featuring our intro and outro music. The runner-up goes home with everything except the Packers flag. Now, you mentioned something a couple weeks ago about we have some strange-sounding looking cities, don't we, here in Wisconsin? So tonight's category is hard-to-pronounce Wisconsin cities, towns, and other Scotty stuff. So here's the deal.
definitely got a leg up because I've been here 2 more years than him, and I've drove Wisconsin and seen the names. So.
But do you know the names?
I guess we'll see.
So each time you guys will flip the sheet over, and if you think you can pronounce the name of the city, ring the bell.
And they can't help.
They cannot help.
No,
and
no
nobody
helping.
can help.
No helping.
The ones that we determine is closest to the actual sounding city will get the point. Does that sound good? So here we go.
Okay.
Rosie's going to put it on the monitor, each one. So go ahead and flip the first one over. And what do you guys think it is? Aaron Jones.
Oconomowoc.
Yeah, that's right on. That is right on. Ricardo score.
1-0 Aaron.
1-0 Aaron Jones. Go ahead for city number 2. Yes, Jace.
Wauga?
No, well, okay.
Wauga.
Yes.
Oh, he did get it.
Waiawega. Wait a minute now. How do you know all this stuff?
Somebody say Wauga.
Who's whispering in his ear?
No.
Okay. Okay, you know it. Okay, fair enough. Ricardo score.
2-0 Aaron.
Okay, third one. This is not a city, but a national forest.
Oh, good luck. Let's see you do this
Let's
one.
see you do it. Who wants to give it a shot? Bob, you settle down. Who knows
this
it?
I don't
an
even know how to do
Indian
this
name.
one.
Who? Oh, wait, Jace rang the bell.
Shawangin. I can't pronounce the G word. That's not the name. That's me in general. Shawangin. I can't pronounce that part. Yeah.
What about the next part?
Shawangin.
The N.
Try to say it all in a row, Jason.
This part.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Yeah, you got that.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Nicolette. Is that?
Not
Nicolay.
quite, but what's your first guess?
Nicolay?
Oh, Shamanon? Nicolette?
Shabadoo.
You know what? I'm going to give it to
Yabba
Jace
dabba doo.
just because he says Shawamigan.
There we go.
Shawamigan Nicolay.
There we go.
Nicolay. Shawamigan Nicolay.
Nicolay.
So, Ricardo score?
2-1 Aaron.
2-1 Aaron. We're going to go
Are
to
these places close by here?
They're in Wisconsin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just asking. I mean, like, I might need to
Yeah.
get out more.
And then Nicolay. Not Nicolette.
Why is it Nicolay? L-E-T is let.
It's just the
Yes.
way it is. Don't ask questions.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. Okay. Flip number 4 over, guys. Jace.
Yes.
Bob. You're cheating.
I was gonna say that.
No,
though.
this
More-
one, he
yeah,
got that.
yeah.
You got it, Shano? Okay, good.
No cheating.
Yes, Bob is whispering in his ear. We caught him red-handed. So 2-2.
2-2, Brett.
Okay, go for this fifth one. This is a body of water nearby. Yes, Aaron Jones.
Butte de Morts.
Okay.
Butte. This.
Chase, you want to give it a crack?
I'm gonna say.
Butte de Morts.
No, it's Jace.
Yeah, I can steal it then.
Yeah.
Butemors.
We're going to give it to
Well,
Jace.
yeah.
Close to Butamore. Butamore.
I like.
Okay, so
It is what it is.
It's 3-2.
Haters will
Jace.
hate.
3-2 Jace. This is going to give 2-point question to give Aaron a chance. Now, this is thinking outside the box. We are
Yes.
calling this person our own here in the state of Wisconsin. So go ahead and flip it over. What is the name? Aaron Jones.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes! He got it!
Yes.
And with that, Aaron Jones pulls out. How well do you know tonight? Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's Wisconsin's, right, Ricardo?
Jace, did you know that?
I believe
Jace?
he's the Greek
Yeah,
freak.
no, I knew.
The Greek
I
freak.
did.
That means Tim. We need some
would've been
championship
close.
music. Tim, you're going home with the
Yeah,
flag
it would've been
tonight.
close.
You're going home with the signed picture. How about a coffee mug, right? I can't wait to see you use that. And the MVP CD. Antetokounmpo. Bob, you were cheating. I saw you whispering. I saw you. You get all this stuff. There you go. There you go. There you go. How about a round of applause tonight?
Brett, I'm going to need Audrey Sherrill to come over by me. For
Yep. Okay. Yep. Second
Audrey.
audience question. Head over to Ricardo. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, the soon-to-be 2-time NBA MVP, I believe. Hey, that was fun. You guys did pretty good.
That was fun.
You're getting to be Wisconsinites now, right?
a couple of those. Yikes.
Yeah, they are. They are tough. Butamore, Shawamigan Nicolay, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Good
But
enough.
the way the Butamore, it was split up. It was spaced out, so it doesn't sound like one word.
Butamore. 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 Butamore.
Butamore,
Right?
golf
Butamore.
course.
I guess.
Jace, we're winding down, but I've got some stuff for you. It's the holiday season, right? I'm in giving mood. I'm a gracious man. I'm a happy man. I'm always in a great mood, right, Ricardo?
sure.
I'm always. Fantastic. So I've got stuff for your man cave. I got stuff for your parents at Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Am I saying that right?
Yeah,
Kingfisher,
yeah.
So how about this? This is going to go on the wall in Oklahoma. This is Jace wearing the classic green and gold uniform, number 87.
Look how fat I am. I've lost so much weight.
Is that when you're eating candy still?
Look at this. Oh my God.
First thing he said was,
Thank
look at
you.
how fat I am in that picture.
I've lost so much weight.
And you know I'm going old school. I'm going with the Aggies, Texas A&M. Look at Jace there back in college. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Number 81.
Yeah.
That's going on your wall as well. And you know you cannot leave here without
Yes.
an MVP CD.
The real
featuring
prize.
Eric
The
Lips
real
here
prize.
and
Thank
Mike
you.
Fields hit songs MVP. Ricardo, your turn.
That's right. Our second audience question is with Audrey Sherrill from Kaukauna. Audrey, your question for Jace.
Hi, first of all, Jace, I love your hat.
Oh, thank you.
And my question is, what was the best Christmas present you ever received? And you can't say football.
No, it's not football though. Best gift I ever received. So my older cousins did the old phone joke, you know, like where they like show the phone box and like you open that box and there's a smaller box. But then really, like my parents, they just pulled out like, I can't even remember the proper name of it, but it was one of those like, it wasn't a dirt bike, but it was something very
Pocket
dangerous.
rocket?
Yeah, it was something like it was like a scooter / pop rocket, and like it lasted like 2 weeks between me and my brothers, and then it wrecked and then we broke it. But it was fun while it lasted, so it was like really cool to get one of those because I really wanted it.
Good stuff. Yes,
Nice.
thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for
Thank
the
you, Audrey.
audience question. And speaking of presents, it is time to celebrate this man's 25th birthday, right? Are you guys, should we? I've got some gifts for you. Hold on. They are
like
under
gifts.
the table. Here's a first one for you, and I hope that you take great pride in this. If you want to unwrap it, it's for you. It's for you to wear on your next road trip, and maybe on your next U-Ball you get to call with
Yes.
Deion Sanders. It might be something like that. Well, you might want to unwrap it and see what's under there, though, but yes. What is it, Aaron Jones? It is a cheesehead sombrero.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
I want to see you wearing that on your next road trip from your friends at Clubhouse Live. You look good.
I'm just thinking about what they're going to say to me when I get off the plane wearing this.
Hey, you love sombreros and you're a cheesehead, right? And how
love
about something a little bit more serious? I promised that I would do this for you. And Rosie, put it on the screen if you would, please. The nice
Beautiful.
photo of Aaron
Nice.
Jones and his father having a great moment. That's for you.
Thank you.
That was at Lambeau, right? The Color Rush game against the Eagles, right? Am I right about that?
What's it? No, it was Lions.
Lions game. That's
Somebody
right.
out there said it. Thank you.
Yep, Lions game.
It's too many games.
All right, and then we also have some birthday cake, 2 big birthday cakes back there. Maybe Dan Powers can get a good shot of that, and you can see Aaron Jones. There it is. There you are doing a Lambeau leap on one of them. And on the other, of course, it's you waving bye-bye. And if that isn't enough, it's time to sing happy birthday. Rosie, do you have some happy birthday music for Aaron Jones here tonight? Here we go. Sing along. There we go.
Thank you. Oh, you guys are too kind.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you think? It's the best birthday ever, isn't it?
I'm sorry I can't say that because that would require my twin brother to be here.
He's here. He's watching tonight online.
Came into the world with him, so That would be the best.
Aaron, you said
Second
you wanted
best.
your brother here. Is he here? Oh, no. Would that have been something? Alvin,
That
come
would've
on
been real
out.
cool. I wouldn't put it past Alvin, though. He surprised me a lot.
All right. So be sure, folks, to stop by after the show. They're cutting the cake right now. Make sure you get yourself a piece of birthday cake. And I know there's a young man out there I told you about after the show as well who's got, I think, something for you. So we're winding down. We will end it on a little bit of football talk. Hey, Packers are coming home, right? It's been a while since they've been at Lambeau Field. November 10th against the Carolina Panthers. It's been that long. Boy, how excited are both you guys to hit that field and have the friendly confines of Lambeau Field in your corner, right?
It's nothing like Lambeau.
How about you, Jace?
Yeah, I'm just trying to soak everything in. I got short stick the first half of the season on it.
Yeah. This will be was this be your first Lambeau game?
Second home. Carolina.
Carolina,
was my
okay,
first one,
yeah. Hey, what's that like as a rookie running out on the tunnel and you got all the great names
Oh
on the
no! I
facade.
literally looked at Aaron in the huddle in Carolina. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." 'Cause it was snowing. I was like, I'm like listening to Aaron Rodgers. I was like, "What is going on?"
Surreal, right?
Oh
It's
my
a-
He
gosh.
definitely said that.
Did you calm him down a little bit?
Oh, no. I get just as excited as him. So we both in the huddle looking at each other like that.
Living the dream, right? Playing with the Green Bay Packers. But, hey, you said it. This is the time to get hot, right? 4 games, 3 coming up against divisional opponents here. But it starts with the Washington Redskins on Sunday. Aaron, how do you get hot? How can you flip a switch and it just comes together, or how's that going to work?
Practice and preparation, and it's something we've been doing all year and working towards it. So the time's coming.
The time's coming. What do you guys think? How about a round of applause for Jace Sternberger, Aaron Jones tonight? I think we have time, Ricardo, for trivia question number 3, so let's do it. These 2 former Packers head coaches and Pro Football Hall of Famers also served as the head coach of the Washington Redskins. Who knows it? Anybody know it right here? And 2. Yes, I said 2. No, well, say that again. Nope, not Dan Devine, but we're looking at for 2. Pro Football Hall of Famer. He's not sure. Yes, he got it. Give him the bell, Aaron Jones. Vince Lombardi and Curly Lambeau, come on up, get your pizza and beer gift certificate.
I thought he was going to say Forrest Gregg for a second.
I saw the wheels turning. I knew he was going to get it. Lambeau led the Redskins in 52 and 53, while Lombardi guided the Redskins in 1969, his only season with the Redskins. Ricardo, it's time to go up north. It is time. It's Sunday, noon game, Lambeau Field, Washington against Green Bay. Who are you picking to win the big game?
Listen, as much as I want the Redskins to beat the Packers, I just don't see it happening. I mean, they did actually play well against Carolina. I don't know what's gotten into them. But, yeah, at Lambeau, I don't see that happening. So it hurts me, but I'm picking the Packers to win.
It hurts you, doesn't it, Ricardo? Hey.
We'll see what happens next week, though.
Look what I'm putting on. I'm putting on the victory visor, going back on the head. Mean Gene loves it when I wear it. 28-17, Green Bay over Washington. Are we supposed to worry about the Redskins? They won 2 in a row, Ricardo.
That's what I'm saying. They're playing out of their minds for some reason.
No,
It's
they're
the
not.
NFL. You can't take anybody lightly.
You can't. He's right
there
on.
you go.
Absolutely. A week-to-week league, right? Hey, the Bengals just won a game yesterday.
Hey,
for the
and
first
Redskins,
time.
they do run the ball.
They do run the ball. Yeah, they had 248 yards against the Panthers. But I think Green Bay has a better roster, the better team. They're at home, comfy confines of Lambeau Field. Washington's offense ranks last in the league, but the defense, 19 takeaways, 13 interceptions. Get off the field, stop the running attack, get some turnovers, kind of that familiar script. Give the ball to number 33. How about get number 87 in the end zone this week, too? Why not? Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw picks, he throws touchdowns, and the Packers improve to 10-3 on the season. You guys like it? I know what else you like, the Packers News app, Ricardo.
That's right, with exclusive commentary, insider analysis, and award-winning photos and videos. From USA Today Network, Wisconsin's Packers coverage team, this Packers News app, your one-stop shop for complete coverage of the Green Bay Packers. This app is available for iPhone and Android users only. Brett, Amy Motorola with the new flip phone.
It is. And by the way, folks, don't be leaving here. Those in-house, we are drawing for these Packers-Bears tickets right at the end of the show. So it's not just a birthday celebration, it's a Packer ticket giveaway. Special thank you to our sponsors, Superior Discount Liquors. Check them out in Green Bay, Manitowoc, and Sheboygan, or find them online at superiordiscountliquors.com. Mayfield Sports Marketing, a leading Wisconsin sports marketing agency and speaker bureau. The Escort Limousine Service, the preferred limousine service of the Green Bay Packers, and the Red Line Hotel, Paper Valley. Birthday boy, he gets the final word tonight. I love that sombrero, by the way.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all you guys for coming out and spending my birthday with me. I'd also like to thank Jace for taking time and coming on the show as well. And thank you for your continued support. And look forward to seeing you guys next Monday. And go Pack, go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Keep those claps coming for Jace, for Showtime, Ricardo, Sammy, and the rest of the Clubhouse Live crew. I'm Brett Christopherson saying so long. Be back here next Monday night at 6:30 as we do celebrate a big Packers victory over the Washington Redskins with this guy, Green Bay Packers running back number 33, Aaron Showtime Jones, Mino Bino. Take it away.